Hello! Today I will show you how to prepare a beautiful, amazing, outstanding panna cotta.
Outstanding. Perfect.
So first you need cookies or digestive biscuit or petit beurre or graham crackers. And then I'm using a tart pan with a removable bottom. Then you place your crackers inside. So you see now this is very sandy. And now I'm using melted butter as a binder to bind or bind the powder, the crackers powder together. Regarding the quantity of melted butter, you have to put enough butter to create a ball, you see. If it's too dry, then you have to add more melted butter. And then you take your mold, you take your shape, and you place it inside. So this step is exactly for cheesecake. So you just have to place your crackers, and then, as explained, you have to adapt the quantity depending of your mold. You can also adapt the thickness of your crust. And then we will play a little. This is also the funny part. So the idea is to bake the bottom with blind baking. We will just prepare the bottom or the base for our panna cotta. Then you take a paper. You see the paper is a little bigger at the mold. And then we will fold it. So you see, this is the middle here. So this is the middle here. Fold it. This is the middle here. You place the middle here. And then you cut it. And you place it here inside. Now you take some balls, ceramic balls for example, just in order to have weights. You can also use beans, dry beans or rice. And then I will bake this crust or this base in the oven for about 20 minutes. Now we start the preparation of the cream for the Agar Agar. So I'm using here 1 cup cream. The cream is cold. This is a heavy cream or whipping cream, minimum 30% fat. So here I'm using 2 gram Agar Agar. Then vanilla, half teaspoon. White sugar, 2 tablespoons. 1. So using Agar Agar is very easy. You just have to put the Agar Agar in the liquid and then to boil the liquid during 2 minutes in order to activate the Agar Agar, and then to place it in the fridge and it's finished. And with gelatin it's different. I will show you later how to make Panna cotta dessert with gelatin powder. And also the base or the crust is ready. You can remove the paper. Taking a plate and I'm placing the mold here in the plate to avoid any possible leak. And then you just have to place your panna cotta cream in the base. And here you can adapt the thickness of your panna cotta if you like dessert with a lot of cream or not too much cream. So now the panna cotta is almost finished. We just have to place it in the fridge for minimum 6 hours, ideally overnight. So if you want to make a panna cotta dessert using gelatin, then it's different. You take your gelatin powder, and then you use cold water. This is cold water. Here I'm using 2 tablespoons water. And then I'm adding the gelatin powder. This is 6 grams. And then you let the dry gelatin absorb all the water. So you have to wait about 5 minutes. And then you take your cream. This is cold cream or heavy cream or whipping cream. This is 1 cup. Then white sugar, 2 tablespoons. First, second, then vanilla, half teaspoon. And then you take your cream and you just have to warm up to boil also the cream during 2 minutes. This is our gelatin. You see the consistency, the viscosity is different. And then you just have to put here the cream and gelatin. So here you see the cream, the panna cotta cream with gelatin is ready. You can use also a crust and place the cream in the crust, or keep the panna cotta in a glass or in a cup. So in this case I will keep the cream with gelatin in a glass, in a cup, and I will place it in the fridge for minimum 5 hours in order to show you the consistency of panna cotta with gelatin. Okay, 6 hours later, this is our panna cotta cream with gelatin, you see. Then we will check the consistency. So personally, I prefer to use gelatin and not agar agar by making panna cotta. But if you want or if you can't use gelatin, then you can for sure use agar agar. So this was only to show you the difference between agar agar and gelatin. And for sure, if you make in a glass, you can add some fruits or caramel or chocolate. Okay, now we will prepare the topping with fruits. You can use strawberry, or it's up to you which fruits you want to use. And then I'm adding in this cup 2 tablespoons sugar. And then you just have to use a blender. And then you take your panna cotta. You see, after 4 hours, it's firm, it's a little hard. And then you can place your topping. And it's also important to keep here an edge around in order for the topping, for the fruits to stay inside.
Perfect.